Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Dark Cloud as part of the Elite 6 series. So, last time, a lot of things happened. We were able to not only successfully make the river go all the way from one point to the other, but we were also able to meet with the tree ants, but that was after we had to discover that through a video review that there was another passage here in the Matataki village that I was not aware of. And it belonged to someone who ultimately became a party member of ours. We now have our third ally in the game, and he goes by the name of a Mortal Kombat character, Goro. But he is not a four-armed freak, he's just a guy with a bearskin hoodie. And in addition to that, we also had to get from the tree ant a special weapon to kill a snake that killed Goro's father. And once we told Goro about what happened, he had a vision where he saw his late father and vented out his frustrations on him like Titus did to Jecht in Final Fantasy X, basically. Yeah, who would have guessed that two video games that were released within months of each other would have two protagonists that were so spiteful of their fathers. Small world. Anyway, as it stands right now, as far as some things go, off camera I have done grinding for Mr. Goro on his default weapon, the mallet. In fact, I have been able to grind it up so much that I've actually got it to where I was able to break it into a synth sphere, and because it's his default weapon, the original weapon does stay, even though we got got a synth sphere for it. So he now has mallet +1, plus his endurance on his weapon is a lot better, and so is his speed. Both of those have been increased by over 20 points. So that's where we currently stand right now. Now, as things are concerned with the with here in Matataki, as far as the analysis is concerned, we've got over half of the things collected and completed, and we've fulfilled at least 2 requests. And also, there's something else I wanted to do before we continue on further into Wise Owl Forest. This is not something I've yet done, but it is something that I would like to start looking into, because I'm going to show off my current inventory. Because we are running low on a particular set of items, specifically attachments. I've been using attachments to help boost up the default weapon for Goro, but since we're running low, I need to get more. I need to get more attachments. So we'll be going back to the Divine Beast Cave in a moment, but there is also one thing I need to talk about as well. And that is the money situation. You may remember a couple of episodes ago, at the Wise Owl shop, the Wise Owl is selling a sword for 2,500 gold coins. We now have enough money from after doing grinding and selling off excess swords and fishing gear. Don't worry, we're still keeping one of each item for fishing gear once we finally do some fishing. But we now have enough money to buy the sword. So let's go ahead and talk to the owl. And we want to shop. We want to buy his Wise Owl sword for $2,500. There we go. It's now ours. And you can even buy another one if you so desire. But I'm gonna make a point to not do that for the time being. So yeah, there we go. We now have the Wise Owl sword. Let's see what the stats are on this thing. Oh, by the way, these are the Serpent Sword's default stats. I've not yet shown those off, but they are 22, 48, 60, and 8 MP. Wise Owl sword, ooh, really weak on endurance, really good on speed and attack. But yeah, it's really weak on as far as defenses or endurance is concerned. So if we ever want to use this on a regular basis, we're going to need to carry a lot of repair powder. So we're going to hold on to this for now. I'm going to continue enhancing the Shamshir, unless you guys think that I should start enhancing the Serpent Sword instead. Because, yeah, do leave in the comments if you think it's a better idea at this point for me to continue to build up my Shame Shear where I can break it down into a Sin Sphere, or if I should be building up the Serpent Sword of breaking it down into a Sin Sphere, so that we can put it over here on the Wise Owl's sword. Something I just wanted to talk about. But yeah, there's something I have not yet had the chance to do yet, and I would like the opportunity to do that in this episode, because I think I'm strong enough to the point where I would like to do this. We are going to go back to the Divine Beast Cave, as I mentioned, because there's something we have not yet done yet, and I think that we're strong enough now that we can start attempting to try looking at this. So that will be what this episode is about. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I just build up my stuff more. So as you can see, I've been doing a lot of grinding of killing off of enemies in this place. So yeah, let's go into Basement 1. And we're going to look for a specific location within the Divine Beast Cave. We're going to also, as well, for the time being, we're just going to switch over to Zhao. The goal is here to find one thing in particular, and once we find it, we will continue. Yeah, getting off the shots in time. I like it. And in this treasure chest, ooh, Ice Gem. Yeah, I really have not had much of a use for attacking weapons either, so I've just been selling those off too. Okay, so that's the exit, but we don't want the exit. The exit is not what we're here for. Alright, get you down in one shot. There's Transcrust, but we don't need it. I know what you're thinking, like, what do you mean you don't need it? You need it to exit the Divine Beast Cave floors. Well, that's not why I'm here for this episode. I'm here for a different reason entirely. And so once we find it, we'll go ahead and hopefully make use of it. Yeah, see where the question mark is? That's where I want to go. Yeah, for those of you who have been watching this from the start and have been enjoying the content, ow. Well, thankfully I can't be hit that hard because my defense is so high. But anyway, yeah, the thing with the question mark on it, that's where I want to go. Ooh, Sky Hunter, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. Yeah, because I have not had much luck during my grinding process in getting more stuff for customization here for the weapons. Especially for Goro. While I'm here, I might as well give him a Plant Buster too. But yeah, I'm surprised that his attack on the mallet is maxed out at 35. But I guess because it's his default weapon, you can't max it out too much. Yeah, over here with the mine carts, we are finally going to make use of the tram oil. Tram wheels are fully oiled. It can be now used. Take the tram. Let's see if this is a worthwhile decision to do this now, or if we need to level up a little more. Yeah, because going into these alternate places is harder. It's supposed to be harder than the normal version of the Divine Beast Cave. So, hopefully, this works favorably. Well, so far the enemies aren't too bad. And so far the enemies aren't too bad. And I think if we start checking out more of these back sections, because, yeah, my tram oil never runs out, does it? Oh, actually it does. It only gets one-time use. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get the opportunity to keep coming back here. Because that would be nice. That's, for precautionary purposes, I'm gonna have Tone touch these chests because they could be mimics. Thankfully this first one is not. We got Endurance +1. Okay, I was right about coming here. Stamina drink. Yeah, I think I was thinking to myself, it should be about time that I make my way over here, and turns out it's the right decision. Haha, you missed. I didn't miss you though. Okay. Let's move on since there was nothing else to find. Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a Drain's Crest to find in the back sections of the Divine Beast Cave, is there? Come back. Aha, gotcha. Alright, let's go down first. Just to make sure we're covering all the bases. Really? Just skeleton soldiers? I was expecting this to be harder. I mean, what's going on? Let's open up this chest. We got magic +1. So yeah, perhaps I should have come here a long time ago. Because man, have I been missing out. But given that I've never played this game as far as I have, I mean, better to be safe than sorry. But I was not expecting to be fighting such weak opponents. This really surprises me. So Shameshir is now maxed out. We will go ahead and upgrade it. Alright, so let's keep on going. Ah, dead in one swipe. I like that. I like when that happens. Let's open this chest and get our hands on Mighty Healing. I'm guessing heals all conditions. I'm guessing that would also include Curse if I end up getting a big chest and it says there's a trap and I don't have a key for it and I guess wrong on it. A pearl! Alright. And finally over here, anti-goo amulet. Alright. Okay, but that's all there is for this floor. Alright, so... But then I guess I need more train oil, but... Or can you only use this once? Because, yeah, there was no map to find, there was no mystical... there was no magical crystal to find. Yeah, we're gonna take the train and leave. So, do I have to just keep going back to the old gaffer if I want to get more train oil? Because I'm thinking that may be what has to happen. Oh, the enemies have turned. Actually, they never left. Well, come back here, you're dead. Alright, more fishing bait to sell. More excess fishing bait to sell. So the enemies do return. And I was not poisoned, thankfully. And, okay, I hear the bat, but I don't see the bat. Now I'm poisoned. Well, I think I do have, antidote drink, I do. I'm sure I still had a spare in there somewhere. In fact, I have a couple more. Oh, I hear it, but I don't see it. Yeah, he hit me, but it didn't even matter. Given where I was standing. And then he back out. Alright, chests. Stamina drink here. Magical crystal there. And finally, the map. Alright. Let's go ahead and just have everyone in the pool, I guess. Yeah, we'll get everyone at once. Yeah, I will need to find a couple of gourds in order to get Goro's thirst level up because Zhao's and Tone's are so high right now. In fact, we might as well just bring out, you know what, let's bring out our big man Goro. Let him march around, the big chubby guy. Yeah, he's definitely the tank of the group, there's no question about that. And he does move slower. He does move slower out on the field. He does have more of a likelihood that his weapon will break right now, because his doesn't have the endurance that... Ooh, bag is full. Alright, oh great, now what do I start getting rid of? Well, I'm never gonna need to use Drann's Crest, because I can just walk out of here. Oh, squares the sword. Okay, I never knew that. But yeah, we don't need... Oh, you can't discard Drann's Crest. Okay. I guess that would kind of be dumb, wouldn't it? Yeah, also I picked up some premium water, which is a full recovery on your thirst, which is nice. You know, let's just have you eat something there, Goro. Yeah, I have a lot of treasure chests, but I don't know what how much to do with them. Oop. And he got me. But I got him. Ooh, big chest. And in big chest is another bone rapier. I've really been getting a lot of these bone rapiers. And it's too bad because I've also been getting excess of other weapons too. And I've discovered that a lot of them do sell for some good money, except for the bone rapier. It only sells for 1 gold, but there's no point in me having like duplicate weapons. So it's better for this point in time to just whenever I have a duplicate of a weapon, to just get rid of it. Because I know for a fact that if I come back here to the Divine Beast Cave, I can just get a replacement. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Drann's Crest and be out of here. Alright, so I want to check if there is more stuff that I can get from the old gaffer as far as train oil is concerned. Because if I can get more train oil, that's huge. Alright. Okay, you do not sell train oil, unfortunately. Well, I have no need for these attacking items, so I'll just give them to you, since I do have 2 of them. And I have an excess of fishing bait, so we'll give that also. And there we go. Alright, not bad. Okay. It's a shame that you can't get more train oil, that's not a thing here. Maybe it's a thing back over in... unless you can go back in, and the train oil just is now, when you use it once, it can be applied to all levels. I want to test this and see if that's true. I want to test this and see if that is true. So let's take Divine Beast Cave Part 2. And see that if there's a train here, we can use that when we don't require train oil for it. Is it indeed just a one-use thing? Or can you actually buy more? Also, we should give Zhao a chance to get some... to have some fun here. Ah, gotcha. Oh, great. That works out perfectly. Alright. What she got right now? Okay, this is what she has. Okay, we can also attach that. So let's go ahead and upgrade Zhao's Steel Slingshot. So now it's +3. Okay, now let's go ahead and give it... What can the Pearl do? Ooh, 10 endurance. I like that a lot. In fact, this shouldn't belong on this weapon. It should belong on Mr. Big Man, Goro's weapon. There we go, that helps a lot. Yeah, it's better to use it on his weapon than it will be than on anyone else's. Especially on here because, yeah, we're building up weapons quite nicely right now. And eventually we will need to solve this excess bone rapier. Yeah, it's a shame you can't, like, get rid of excess weapons right out when you're out in the field of battle. Alright, that's the exit, but we're not interested in the exit. And fire away there, Zhao. Haha, got you in one kill. Got you one shot. And there's Rand's quest. Hey there, Yamich. Or is it Yamik? I'll never know. I'll never know, I think. Alright, weave my way through here. Get you. Get what's in here. We got compass. You're dead. And then in here. Wind gem. Okay. So that's another attacking item. Which unfortunately I'm not going to have a need for. And down you go. And open up the chests. We got repair powder. And we can always use repair powder. And treasure key, alright. Now can we use the tram? Nope. We do have to get more oil. Alright. Well, I wouldn't even know where the heck that stuff gets sold. So, I'll take a quick time out here. In fact, I think we pretty much have covered what I needed to cover for this episode, because the objective was to find out if we could get what we could find in the back areas of the Divine Beast Cave. We've been successful in one part so far, but we still have quite a number of floors left to cover. And in addition to that, we can definitely benefit from some more grinding of our weapons to really help it go a long way towards getting our goal. There is one thing I do still need to check on as an experiment, so I will take a quick time out, and I will rejoin you guys outside the Divine Beast Cave, because there is something that I want to look at. So, give me a moment, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back here outside of the Divine Beast Cave in Naroon Village, and there was something I had looked up in a guide, the other day on GameFAQs that I perhaps did not take into consideration because I didn't notice that this was a specific thing. Because, as you probably remember, we've gotten all the requests fulfilled except for one. And I'm thinking that I may know now, after trying to figure it out, who is the one holdout. I think it may be the Hag, because the Hag has stated that she really wants her house to be next to Drain's Windmill. But what I didn't take into consideration was where should it be facing in regards to Drain's Windmill. So I'm going to try and see if I can move it and position it in such a way that it actually is better off for getting it. Yep, there we go, 100%. Now, if I move it back ever so slightly, will it still give me the 100%? It will. Alright, so yeah, there we go. We got our 100%. And doing that will trigger this. Yeah, because I've seen this in a video and I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing wrong? But I finally figured it out, because, yeah, the other guides I had seen were not specific on how the Hag's house should be positioned in relation to where it is facing for Drain's Windmill. Way to go, kid. The villagers are happy now. I realized what the old man Simba saw in you. You just might be able to beat the Dark Genie. I can't remember who's Simba? Actually I don't know. As reward, I will teach you a special technique. The Lethal Windmill Slash. And so, Yes, receive of this power from me. And there we go. Now we got the 100%, and that gets us the Windmill Slash ability for Mr. Tone. And the trophy to go with it. Yes! It is a powerful charge skill that causes damage to all enemies near you. Charge with circle and release it after you flash 2 times. Be careful though, it eats up weapon HP very fast. Well, that's all I can do for now. So long, kiddo. And then away goes Dran. Like, I knew there had to be something missing, but I really didn't know what it was. But yeah, here we go, a 100% Norune village. Everything is where it should be and how it should be. We have Tone's house is facing to the south with the entrance facing to the east so that his mother Renee can see the sunrise every morning. We have Claude's house next to Allnet's house because Claude wants to have an opportunity to enjoy a lot of Allnet's cooking. Allnet's house is situated as far away from as the Macho Brothers as possible because she does not care for the Macho Brothers. We have the Gaffer's buggy situated in an area where 2 houses are nearby. If there's anyone nearby, it'll give him a boost for his request, and yet that'll be fulfilled. We have Paige's house right in front of the fishing pond, so we've accomplished that. We have the Hag's house situated so that the entrance is facing Dran's windmill. And in addition to that, we have Laura's house situated as far away from the mayor's house as possible because she doesn't like the noise that comes from the mayor's house. So there we go, my take on a 100% completed Norune village. And so, with that, we got the Windmill Slash, and with that, we'll also proceed to close this particular episode, because now I gotta try and figure out, where can we get more Tram Oil? And so, is this something we can buy? Is this something we have to get from treasure chests? We'll just find out as we keep going along in this game. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone, as we go to day 10's dusk, for watching the continuation of Let's Play Dark Cloud. And when I join you again, we will return to the Wise Owl Forest as we continue to obtain more Atla and give Goro an opportunity to get his strength up even more. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.